uh, okay. Okay. Good boy. Uh, okay. Okay. Good boy.
Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure you can hear me. There we go. Okay. Hello. This is Big Man back again. Tonight we are going to be working on the MOBA tonight. We are going to be starting to build the melee system. Essentially, we'll be just starting off with some data structures for it, kind of planning for. So let me be clear. We've got the animations already. We've got the system for it to actually run them as a melee, essentially as a dynamic melee. Now we need to hook it into the back end. So we need the stats and we need all that stuff. So we need to do the data structures for that, and then eventually offline I'll be building the rest of it for the back end. But we're going to get it started tonight. But first, we're actually going to look at some new models we got in, and probably bring in some new animations as well. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it, because I'm running late. Running so late, I didn't even start Unity, so one sec. Okay. So what we have here. Just hear myself for a second. Had to take care of some audio settings. So what we have here is the current models we have, and we have some new ones. Now, I took a look at these earlier, and I think we may have some issues with these that are already here. I may have to check these individually and see if they've been set up properly, and maybe reload them, because I'm not sure. Some of these had issues when I tried to apply animations to them. So we're going to have to figure out which ones have issues, possibly re-import them all and see if maybe the setup was wrong on those. Hopefully we don't have to have them re-rigged or something, because like I said, we do have new ones, and I may just go ahead and start with that to begin with. Right quick, I will bring this up to see if our game actually works. And while we're looking at that, I may go ahead and start re-importing all these models, the ones that are questionable at least. And the new ones, of course. A barbarian is stuck in a wall, so let's go ahead and restart that and get her out of there. So there's our female barbarian class, and hang out with her while I start trying to bring things in off screen. All right, let's go ahead and stop that and delete the old ones. Or the old ones we know are having an issue. Or the ones we just reloaded. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. So anything but the female knight and the female barbarian. So we're going to import her first and then try to apply, essentially try to apply the sword and the sword animations to her through the dynamic assignment system and see how that works. If she messes up, then probably the rest of them are going to mess up as well. I'm just checking out a couple things real quick. But let's go ahead and do this test. Okay, that doesn't look good. Well, my lighting is so strong now for some reason. Okay, that doesn't look right at all. What could we have possibly done to fix that? because these are supposed to be completely rigged up. Oh, there's a light brought in with her. That's why. Okay, so I don't need to flip her. She's already... I don't need to bake the axis. She's already turned the right way, at least. From the look of it.
Multi-Wizard says, "Oi you bum lol."
Multi-Wizard, how you doing, man? Over there on YouTube. How's it going? How's your night going tonight, man?
Multi-Wizard says, "It's Jinyu."
Good to hear, good to hear. Oh, Ginyu, that's right, man. I forgot you, that was your name on YouTube. So I actually have, put your, some of your new music
Multi-Wizard
on the
says,
site.
"About to rest for the night."
Okay, my man. Like I said, I'll put some of your music on the stream. But you take it easy and I'll hit you up later. Or we'll talk later on Discord. Okay, let's see here. Let's actually get a good look at her. I have not actually set it over the character. Now I'll do that.
Multi-Wizard says, "I'm working with ways to put my mom's voice in a Sunno song."
That's nice. I'd love to hear that. Because I'm guessing you would take a sample and then you would load it up. And then I'm guessing it would sample her voice, but I'm not sure about that. I haven't used the example stuff yet, other than not with Sunu, but with other stuff I have.
Multi-Wizard says, "It's troublesome."
Talking about with the uploading a sample to Sunu. Okay, got this the wrong way. And I've got a feeling they wouldn't make that easy either, because you could upload anybody's voice then at that point. And that's one thing I was wondering too. I know the voice sounds, the AI voice in the songs sounds artificial, but I wonder if they do that on purpose and you can't like be using it to mimic people's voices and stuff.
Multi-Wizard says, "I'll talk to you about it later."
All right, my man. We'll talk. Ooh. That don't look right. Doggone it. I wonder if my animator can fix that. And why is the sword pointed down? Where is her weapon bone? Does she not have one? Oh, shoulder. I'm looking at the wrong place. Because I could fix that, but the thing is, if that bone is not in the right place to begin with, so let me start writing some of this stuff down. I can bring this up in my animator.
Tone Off Bricks says, Yo Bigman, I will be back in a bit. I hope your night is going good.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. No problem, man. Whenever you can hang out.
Multi-Wizard says, the main problem is that the programs needs a lot of PC power.
Huh. You're talking about Sunu? I thought Sunu ran off a server. Are you running it locally somehow? Because I'm running stuff like that locally, and I definitely agree with you on that. But Sunu though, I thought, again, I thought you were using their servers. Like it wasn't any local processing. All right, let me take a picture of this.
Multi-Wizard says, not Suno.
Ah, I got you now. You're using a local music AI program. I got you. Yeah, no, I've done that before as well. Yeah, it takes a lot of processor power. I know. I can only run one of those like programs at one time. Else it'll kill my CPU. Sorry, my GPU, not my CPU. Alright. Let's flip around to the front for her. Oops. I'll flip this back to the female barbarian and get an idea of how it kind of is working, even though I feel like the female barbarian deforms a little bit as well.
Multi-Wizard says, what 3D format is the player?
Are you talking about the one I'm using? I haven't used it in a while. I don't even remember. Okay, I'm gonna need to redo this because that mist is driving me nuts. Like she's standing in a fog of pee. Now the wall's in the way. I can just delete that. Standing in another wall. I have not tried the female knight with the hammer. I wonder how that looks. We'll try that in a minute.
Multi-Wizard says, I made one last song before losing my membership.
Gotcha, okay. I'll check it out. I did like that last one, the castle one. I thought about getting that one for the stream. I kind of hope Pixel Dreams pops up tonight. I really want to hear it. Okay. I mean, she looks okay. She just, this kind of irritates me. And let me try one more time to bring in that female Earth Mage while I'm thinking about it. So I remember correctly. No, I don't need to do that. Did I remember I had to do it in a specific order, and I really wish I had written it down. Actually, I did. I did write it down, so I just don't remember where I wrote it down. Let's see what that does. Because I think it's the other way. I think you do this. No, you flip it first. Then you do this. Okay. And I need to get rid of that light off of her. All right. Let's actually set her up to get loaded with the sword style. One sec. Take care of something. Oops. Okay. Okay, that fixed it. By the look of it. But of course, let's actually not count our chickens before they're hatched. Yeah, the deformation looks a little weird there. The sword is fine. I can fix that because I've done it with the others. I just wonder though, will my fix work when I start animating them? It's another thing I gotta check, but we'll check that when we get done with the models. Yeah, so we'll say the weapon is fine, but the body deforms a little bit. Is a little bit much. Deformation is a little bit much. Let me take some pictures of that. Look, she's got a massive bulge. All right, so get her. Let's move on to the next one. Female lightning mage. I think I did test the just thinking out loud here. I think I did test the barbarian with the sword. I think it was fine. After I made my set to my corrections, my dynamic corrections to the positioning. We'll see. We'll probably go back and check all this stuff. Oh, on the barbarian and the knight, the ones we know that are supposed to be set up properly. But I think the knight hammer is going to need some dynamic setup as well. Some dynamic fixing of the position. We'll see. We'll get there in a second. In a little bit. All right. We don't need the staff in there, and we probably don't need any lights or anything. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Before we put her in there, let's actually make our changes here. Okay, her textures are all messed up. Delete that. For now, we'll probably have to reload her when we actually get those weapons set up.
Tone Off Bricks says, "All right, I am back. How is your night going?"
It's going all right, man. Hope yours is going well. Just setting up these the new models we got. Got a couple issues with them, but I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of jot down what's wrong with them. See if my animator can go back and look at them. That's all that's going to me. I need to grab those textures, don't I? Or are they all here? Did I already grab them all? That's the Earth Mage. She's good. Female Lightning Mage. That's the body. That does not look right. It's probably the wrong body. Because I'm guessing this is supposed to be clothes. This is armor. And I'm guessing face is supposed to be body. And hair. Okay, looks better. Later on, we add some effects to make her have some glows, because these are supposed to be like floating energy shields. go ahead and get her loaded up. Did I actually call her the lighting mage? Okay. Do I actually need to know the actual? I need to make sure that's spelled correctly for the database. But I don't know if I can look at that right now. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. One sec. One sec while I look something up. Yeah, it's definitely misnamed here. All right. Okay. She looks okay. I mean, she looks all right. We'll take some pictures. We'll take some pictures just to, and we need to go back and do the hammer for the Earth Mage as well, just to see how that looks. To be thorough.
Tone Off Bricks says, characters looking good.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. The thing I wanted to do tonight was start putting together my melee system. We've already got, of course, the first animations for it, and we've got the actual base system setup of chaining the attacks together. I now need to set up the actual game mechanics around it, and then hook that into the back end. That was going to start tonight, or at least start by setting up the part here in the game, and then I'll work on the back end offline, off stream.
Tone Off Bricks says, okay, sound good.
Alright, let's put the FEMA Earth Mage back in there and let's see if we can change out the weapon. Or maybe I just need to keep going this way, go through everybody and come back and do. Let's see how easy it is. If it's a pain to keep changing weapons, then I'll come back and do it all. Oh wait, I can't do the hammer anyway. I don't have the animation set up. I really should have took the time to set up a secondary character to load in with this one. To load, essentially load in two characters. Yeah, what I might do is do the sword tonight. Then when I come back, I'll have it set up to load in two characters. That way I can switch them, and one will have the sword and one will have the hammer, and I can switch them out to see how they both look. So I'll just get through half of it tonight, and then we can move on. So now we've done her. Let's reload the female ninja. Why I keep doing that? Oh, whoops. Forgot to do my stuff. Gotta remember, go front to back, save each time. That way I'm not missing anything. This way I'm not messing up how it's supposed to be set up. Alright, let's go ahead and throw on our textures. Huh. So weird. Okay, let me zoom in. Oh, that's the male ninja, no wonder. I need to remove those gloves. Is that, wait a minute, it says it's supposed to get both of those? Okay. gloves are equipable, so we don't want those on her. Okay. Oh, back out, back out, back out. Alright. Not a fan of the texturing, but it's fine for right now. Alright, let's pull her in, see how she looks. I mean, she looks fine. I'll take shots anyway, just to see what the animator says. Sword looks really off though, but I wonder if that may be something I need to actually have him look at then. Let's check it on the original. I mean, I can't tell which one is which. Is that her wrist? Okay, that's not cool. Oh, so that definitely is a problem. Just writing it down. Let's actually get a shot of that. Let's go ahead. All right, let's grab our next one. Grab our female wind mage. Just go ahead and set her up first, of course.
Tone Off Bricks says, you must got a lot of monitors, one below this screen I know and another I think.
So I keep telling people I'm literally a James Bond villain in my early stages. I have the hacker setup of one large screen in front of me, one below that, one next to that, and one over from that. And then also I have one laptop open that I'm controlling the stream through, but I actually have other laptops on the counter as well. One's for work and one's for managing a server, and then I have another one for work. Then I have an extra one sitting over there. Like I literally have I call it my tech gymnasium or technasium, because I've also got like exercise equipment in here and stuff, and my desk and my streaming equipment, and of course my work setup, and then my game development setup, my personal stuff. It's a mess. But yes, to answer your question, I have 4 monitors I'm actively monitoring. 4 monitors I'm actively monitoring for the stream, plus a 5th one for controlling it. Oh, it's the
Tone
female.
Off Bricks says, the cable situation must be crazy.
Most definitely. It is nuts. Yeah. I tried to be one of those guys that like wrapped up all the cords and everything, and had like cord management stuff in here. And the moment you have to move anything, you just have to undo all that stuff. So I just stopped doing it. Because I almost wrecked my computer trying to move it. And it was like the cords started pulling each other because they were all like neatly bound together, but they were all pulling when I was trying to move stuff. And I almost wrecked my Wi-Fi card. The antenna got snagged on one of the wires and almost got pulled out of the rig. So yeah, so I just don't do it anymore. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, that's the female witch doctor. Okay. We don't need the staff right now. Let's go ahead and get her textures on. Or do I not have her? I need to grab her textures. Oh, it won't let me paste it. Oh, did not mean to put that there. Well, easy fix. So this is the body. Oh, because she has a light in there. Get out of there. I was wondering where that whiteness was coming from on her. All right, let's get her loaded up. I mean, you almost can't tell there's a deformation, but it just looks weird here. All right, but let's go take some pictures anyway. Well, just in case we need to talk about deformation. In fact, write that down.
Got the same burning need to find out what's neath the cover up. The world can't be without the true other, so let's get together, see what we can uncover. One that defines your world, gives you truth and life. One that excels, special enough to guide your way through this shadow.
All right, let's bring on the next one.
Neath the cover up, the one can't be without the true other. So let's get together, see what we can uncover. Let there be someone there that shares truth and love. Who really cares and knows we can only share our truth through one that defines your world, gives you truth and life. One that excels, special enough to guide your way through this shadow world.
All right. Okay, we got an error. 391. It didn't load the model. Okay. And then, yeah. Should have loaded off the name. Okay. Was there a space in there, maybe?
Tone Off Bricks says. ALR a little random. The other day I took a little drawing robot I made, replaced the pen with a stylus, and had it move the cursor on a trackpad to the I'm not a robot checkbox and had it check it.
Huh. Okay. Well, the other day, took a little drawing robot you made. Based on the pen. Made it move the cursor to. How are you doing it? Now, I will say I did check out your some of your videos. I've been meaning to kind of bring it up. I think you should keep up with your stop motion animation stuff, man. Like you're getting really good at it. But you had like a little robot, and you were able to kind of control it and had it move the cursor on a trackpad. Give me some more information. How did you get that? How did you make that happen? Okay, I guess I had a space in there. It's weird. Yeah, it looks all right.
Tone Off Bricks says. I had a bride as the trackpad on a computer, and put code for it to change the X and Y coordinates until it was on the box, and then I told it to move down a little in the Z axis I think. Tone Off Bricks says. Grid. Tone Off Bricks says. As the trackpad.
Ah, okay, makes sense now. So you were controlling you had your little robot. I got you. That's cool, man. You should do you should do some video of that.
Tone Off Bricks says. I got bored so I decided to do it.
That's how all good ideas start, man. I got bored so I just thought of something neat to do. That's probably how I started my my netcode stuff. That's essentially running that project is way older than these games. I just started doing it as just wanting to learn how to do networking. Right, that mostly looks good. Like, so I can fix the sword, I think. Let me see if that's actually my assumption is correct here. Oh,
Tone Off Bricks says. I also had an egg drawing bot, but I took it apart for parts after Easter, but I have a video I could show you I think.
Nice, man. I'd like to see it. I'm definitely into animatronics. If I had more time, I would definitely get into it. But like, I mean, I'm also interested in things like 3D printing, and I would love to put together computers, and I would love to get into VR, and I would love to do a lot of things I just don't have time to do. You know what I would love to do? Here's another scope creep that won't happen with this game. I would love it if I could make a VR where you're seeing the a VR client where you're seeing the whole arena as like a chessboard. So you actually move your characters on the chessboard and you can see everything. I would love to do something like that. That's not going to happen anytime soon, but it would be nice. Probably could have just
Tone
typed it
Off
in
Brick
by now.
says, not gonna lie, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I know.
Tone Off Bricks says, and if you want a nice starter 3D printer, the Ender 3D printers aren't that expensive and they are pretty good.
Don't get me started, man. I cannot. Do not tempt me. I cannot get into that. I barely have time to do this stuff. Dude, you want to know what I've been working on outside of this outside of the game? I'll show you since you know you're here almost every night. Let me show you this, because if you notice my my current screen is kind of like has changed because I've broken it because I've been making changes. I am doing a whole new interface for the stream. Check that out. Now, do you want to hang out in Tokyo or Palermo? These are live streams, by the way, which I don't know if I'm keeping them. I just wanted to do it to see if I could do it. Here's Houston at night. Here's New York City. So that's coming. It's still in the works. I still got some other things I want to do to it. And I kind of feel like I'm not going to keep those backgrounds. I don't know. It just seems like it's a bit much. I might put some like video, some actual like just video back there or something, but I don't know what. And if you've got any ideas of something I could put in the background, something that I can play without getting in trouble or something like that, I'd be open to hear it. Any suggestions? But anyway, get back to the screen here.
Tone Off Bricks says, that's looking pretty cool.
Thank you. Well, I can leave it on here for right now. All right, let's get to, well, let me see. I was going to try to see if I can fix this real quick. Just to see if it was feasible, but I think it is. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Now I notice though, this is cut off on the end. It's gonna be something. I wonder if for the Unity stuff, should I just make it its own screen and not use this? I think, yeah, this is just gonna be for coding. I don't think I'm gonna use this for use this screen for everything. Let me go ahead and switch that on back. Okay, I'm gonna make him a bit bigger. It looks a little weird, but I don't want him being super short compared to everybody. Now he's a little too tall. Okay. Kind of looks like he's wearing wood paneling, but it's supposed to be like light shields. But yeah, we'll fix those later, or we'll put some effects on that later. All right, let's get him loaded up. And I need to fix his name. He's not the lighting mage, he's the lightning mage. He magically fixes all your lights. Looks a little weird. We'll take some pics, see what the animator says. Next, male ninja. Good grief. I feel like it makes them have like big feet. You have to do that, but anyway. Also makes them look a bit dynamic and
Tone
high
Off
too.
Bricks says. Also about my YouTube channel right now, I am doing a custom Lego Advent challenge where I make my own Lego Christmas creations every day. I will probably make another update about that tomorrow.
Nice. All right, man. I'll check it out. It's Mister. I know I've messed around with this before and got it to work properly, where it readjusted, but I cannot
Tone
remember what I
Off
did.
Bricks says. Alright, I got to go. Good luck on the textures and the melee when you get there. I hope your night have a good night and I will see ya next stream.
Appreciate that, Tons. You take it easy and have a good night.
Tone Off Bricks says, adios.
What did I do? Fix these guys. When the textures don't go on. Well, the gloves I know come off because they're equipable. It's all part of the. That's all one texture? I mean, it's all one. That feels so weird. It seems weird. Oh, I've been putting the Male Knight stuff on them. That's why. Oh, God. That's why it's been messing up. There we go. Not a great improvement, but better than what we had. Oh, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. These are separate, so I should be able to put the cloth on. Yeah, there you go. This is pants, but look, she's already got it. Yeah. All right. Male Ninja. Let's go. Okay. What failed? Oh, something really failed. Okay. 417. We didn't find a bone. We didn't find the root bone. Yeah, we don't have a root. That's why. So let's jot that down. Without that, I would either have to dynamically tell it what the root bone is from the back end, or just have the animator fix it, which is probably the better way to do it, so we make sure everything's standardized. Okay. So it's 1. Last, we're gonna do the Void Mage. The male Void Mage. Let's say that. Let's make him a little bit taller. Wish he was a little bit taller. Wish he was a baller. Wish he was blah 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 blah. I forgot the words. Can be a little bit bigger nouns. I know the lyrics are, I wish I had a girl I could call her. Wish it was a little bit taller. Wish it was a baller. Wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat. 6-foot baller. Or 6-foot shot caller, something like that. I don't know. This is all the body clothes. It's, see, I'm not sure what's going on with that texture. It's supposed to be rips, but I don't know. Like the slippers should be, I don't know. Yeah, it's all right. Okay. All right, let's go. Looks all right. All right, well, let's take some shots, and then once we're done, we can move on. All right. So now to be at that. Let's actually start programming the data structures for our animation system. All right, let's see here. Actually, I need to get out my notes so I know what we actually need to be capturing in the data. Oh, live dashboard. What? No, it's alright. Usually don't see that message unless my stream ended. That's super weird. Everything looks like it's fine. Oh, that distracted me from actually looking for the thing I was looking for, which is to get my All right, sorry. All right. Need to get my actual information on what we need to store in this data. So we'll need to store things like what's that? We need to store attack type, the target area, oh sorry, the attack, not the attack type. We have an attack type, but there's also an attack target, the target area, the accuracy, and the stamina usage. And then we'll have also abilities on top of that that we'll need to store information on as well. I don't know if we'll get to that tonight. Should not be that big of a deal though if we can get to that, if we get to that far or not. If we get that far or not. The question is now, where do we store this? Store this information. Let's look at utilities. Though I don't want to put every single thing in utilities. All the stats and everything are already here. And I know we're going to be pulling on the stats. Things like character information already here. Here's the attack move data. Oh, wait a minute. I already got it. This was stuff I was going to... This is part of it. Well, actually, I think we just need to upgrade this stuff. Because I already got the animation, the attack type, yeah, we just need to keep upgrading this. Let me see here. Well, we need to actually get the name as well. So we may actually show it on screen at some point. Let's see, target. We need the target area. And then we'll need to put the number up there. We need to put the put that as a noom up there. Stamina cost. Maybe we end up like, so every, let me go ahead and explain. Every melee has an ability attached to it that it can trigger, depending on the different criteria for it. We need to be able to, so we'll need another object to hold the ability information, but we need to essentially be able to store the requirements and store what it actually, the actual execution of it. We'll need to set that all up. Or at least the framework for that stuff. But let's get to this first. Trying to remember. I think I have my target area information in my design document somewhere. I'm going to go find real quick. Sec. Might not go back and get that tonight. Yeah, I will. All right. Actually, I think I may have some. Okay, yeah, here we go. So we've got forward, which is attacking the forward position. The attack essentially hits in the in front of the space in front of the character. Diagonally forward left, which means it hits to the left side, left front side. Of course, diagonally forward right. And the thing is, the attack area can actually be multiple, if I remember correctly. So I think this needs to be an array. I'm trying to remember how I passed arrays here. I'm trying to find an example real quick. Coming from the back end, I can't remember how they're actually processed. Or if they're processed at all. I mean, they're processed. I don't think they're processed as an array. I think they're processed as separate values. Which means I just have to find a way. I just have to call the setup. I would have to call a setup function to pass the values instead of trying to pass an array of values. Yeah. I don't know what happens if I just pass an array though. I don't know. I don't need to find out right now. So I'll move this out of here. Left, right, goes diagonally backwards left and diagonally backwards right. What's backward? And this is based on the grid around the character. Great. I'm going to get the other values as well. And these are, the accuracy is going to be a upgradable value. That'll be per player character, because there'll be experience in this game where you use it to upgrade their characters. Need a way to check if a space is, well, all right. We need to be able to check if a space is a targeted space. The question is, how do we even know where the player is? But it's based on where the player's standing. I guess we could just pass it in. It just returns it. Like an anime number. Should be an animation number. But this is fine about animation. We're probably going to have to find about some other means too. But one thing at a time. Oh, I forgot a couple. Oh, forgot a couple here. Because there is the whole melee area, which is all the spaces connected to you. And self. We're essentially targeting your own space. Okay. That took care of that. I guess you will have to pass in your, or the player character's position. And should it just give you back all the what will be the, excuse me, dinner coming back a little bit. So it will be more viable. It sending a space and checking if it's a space that's going to be targeted, or just getting back a list of targeted spaces. I mean, really, we could just do both. Or could we actually? Because I don't have the grid here to do anything with. I don't have the grid controller to actually get that information. Probably you would pass this into the grid controller and the player's position. Do we have a grid controller in here? Interaction. That's pretty much it. I figure we have it in main at least. Oh, we do. And the player controller, right? Oh, no. We have it in main. This just calls it statically for its information. So main has it. And we have main. So we could do it in the player. So yeah, we should do it in the player, and the player should know where he's at. I think we actually did all that before. Yeah, player. Yeah, actually. Player character data. I need to call that anime number. It seems weird. As yeah, this is where the player stuff is, player data is kept, player character data is kept. Yep, and it gets it for the current. Yeah, so this is what we need to do. This is the way. Am I using this anywhere? Oh, okay, I am. All right. Yeah, we'll do both. Is really, we should also do it in the melee area as well. Because I know that's going to be a mechanic later. Or something enters your melee area, it may even kick off certain events. How are we keeping our information? Let's actually save this. Actually, we'll take that out. Oh, actually, we did not collect the target area setting. So where are we keeping our current position? We could get it from the grid controller. I know we did that last time. Position grid panel. Oh, I love the song.
Walk up to a glitching time. Pixels faded, lost their shine. Sonic's trap can't hit rewind. In this world I'm left behind. Streets of rage just went berserk. No one moves, my fighters hurt. Mortal Kombat stuck on start. My Sega broke, it crushed my heart. Pixel dreams now torn apart. 16-bit, it was pure art. Now I'm stuck without my game. Fractured pixels call my name. Once a hero pushed through zones. Now a ghost in broken codes. Tonight, I'll dream of circuits fine. Hoping soon my Sega shines. Need a fix to bring it back. Plugged and tried another hack. Still the screen, it stays in black. My Sega broke, life's out of whack. Pixel dreams now torn apart. 16-bit, it was pure art. Now I'm stuck without my game. Fractured pixels call my name.
Actually, I don't think it needs to be here. It needs to be in the attack data, move data. But you need to get it through here. So wait. So the code that tells you if you're in melee range, that should probably be in the player controller itself. Here though, this just needs to be is the position a targeted one based off the attack. I've forgotten what axis the rows and columns are on. Trying to think how this is gonna work because I'm already moving this. I'm already using this here. I'm using it in here as well. So do I need them both places? I know, like, when I do this stuff, it's going to, when I add it in here, it's going to need to be looked at anyway to see if it hits. If the person is, or the receiver of the attack is in area for the attack. There's like things we're probably going to have to make changes to later. Like this will have to change from the panels around them being set to be attached to the ones that are targeted around them. Alright. But just kind of thinking my way through this. These probably need to be player variables. A way we can call them from a specific place that we know. A way that would be callable from a central location. Callable, right word, but wait, but no, I'm right. I was right there. All right, get that. Let's go ahead and make our changes back up here. Dun. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. That's why. Oh, that's right. I need to change this too. I didn't get the affinities either. I didn't get my attack affinities when I set up, when I made the changes to the attack move data. I need to do that as well. I didn't even put a to-do to fix that, did I? Let's make sure we take care of that. Because your attack could be blunt, slashing, any of that stuff. We need to get that too. Attributes. I'm glad I saw that, or else I was gonna hate myself later when my damage calculations didn't work properly. Maybe he's gonna have a percentage up to 100. All right. Intelligence is actually helping out. wonder, have I been checking if I set an invalid value? Like only if it's dire. Something like that would definitely mess something up there, so I would check there. I kind of am, and I should keep doing it. Now I have to roll through and make sure we're not going over 100. Well, can you go over 100? I won't say no. Like something is either 50% blunt, 50% fire. Or that. It can't be like 50, 50, 50. It wouldn't make sense. All right. Just so I don't get confused. Leave me alone. I was hoping to have like a function like Java where I can just like stream the values together and just have them add up. That's the only time you'll ever hear me praise Java over like C#. I just need to check there. Well, I mean, break out of it. All right, got that. I wonder if we can get to updating our damage calculation tonight as well. Either that or just throw what to do on it before we close out so we don't forget it. All right.